Hey guys, this is Abhishek from Tech for Life, and let's get started with today's video. In this video, we're gonna do the impressions of the Coolpad Note 5 smartphone. So yeah, Coolpad Note 5, not Note 4. Note 4 is not there. I think Coolpad skipped it. Ask Coolpad about it. But now we're gonna do the impressions of the Coolpad Note 5 smartphone. So let's get started. Let's look at the specifications of the Coolpad Note 5 smartphone first. The Coolpad Note 5 smartphone has a 5.5-inch Full HD display with 2.5D glass. It has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 617 processor, which is an octa-core processor based on Cortex ARME53 cores. It has 4 cores clocked at 1.5 GHz and 4 cores clocked at 1 GHz. It also has an Adreno 405 GPU. It has 4 GB of DDR3 RAM, and it has a 13 megapixel rear camera, 2.2 aperture and face detection autofocus, and dual tone LED flash. 2.2 aperture, so I don't have any hopes on this camera. Next, it's the front camera, which is an 8 megapixel shooter with again an aperture of 2.2, and surprisingly, it has a front flash too. So, this is a good job by Coolpad. And it has a 4010 mAh battery, a hybrid SIM tray, and runs on Android Marshmallow out of the box. And it runs on Cool UI 8.0, which is a custom UI by Coolpad. And this UI also has the dual apps facility, which is also there in Xiaomi MIUI 8. I'm going to share my opinions, impressions, and thoughts on the Coolpad Note 5 smartphone, what I feel about it, and should you buy it or not. First, the Coolpad Note 5 smartphone is being marketing as the beast. Yes, Coolpad is calling this a beast just because it has a Snapdragon 617 processor and 4 GB of RAM. Like seriously, then we can call the Moto G4 Plus a beast. Why don't we call the OnePlus 3 a beast? Why not the S7 series or the iPhone 7? Not a good marketing term, Coolpad. Why beast? No, it's not. The Coolpad Note 5 is not a beast. Next is the Snapdragon 617 processor. The smartphone is priced at 11,000 and Snapdragon 617 again. I mean, this is really bad. The Coolpad Max, which is launched by Coolpad at a price tag of 25,000, had a Snapdragon 617 processor and again 4 GB of RAM. And now the price decreases by 14,000. Now it's 11,000 in the same Snapdragon 617 processor and 4 GB of RAM. Yes, the Moto G4 Plus also has a Snapdragon 617 processor, but I bet the Moto G4 Plus is better than the Coolpad Note 5 any day. It has a better camera, a better build quality, and it's a Tier 1 brand. Who will buy Coolpad instead of Moto at the same price? So I feel the Snapdragon 617 is a bad choice. The Coolpad this time. You could have gone with a MediaTek chipset otherwise. A MediaTek P10 maybe, or an X20. You didn't do it. Why 617? Not a good processor. It has heating issues. You can see that in the Moto G4 Plus. Next, it's the RAM, 4 GB of RAM. People nowadays go behind RAM, and I'm going to tell you now, RAM is not the only criteria for buying a phone. Coolpad is offering 4 GB of DDR3 RAM in the smartphone, and it's different from the DDR4 RAM which is offered by the flagships like OnePlus 3 or V5. It's a different thing. You can't compare. You can't say this smartphone has 4 GB RAM and Mi 5 has 3 GB of RAM, because the 3 GB RAM in that phone is DDR4 and this is DDR3 RAM. DDR4 is much faster than DDR3 RAM. So just that's the difference. And 4 GB of RAM, I don't think is required for 11,000 rupees and a Snapdragon 617 processor, because first, put in a good chip. We need a good chipset first. Like you can see that you can take an example of the Redmi Note 3. It has a Snapdragon 650 processor, and the 10K version, it has just 2 GB of RAM, just 2 GB of RAM. And no Coolpad phone has a 2 GB of RAM. Minimum is 3 GB in no Coolpad smartphone. And the Redmi Note 3 has only 2 GB of RAM. But still, it is really fast. And I feel it would be faster than the Coolpad Note 5 too. I don't know, but it should be faster. It's not the RAM all the time, it's a chipset too. And you have to see which RAM it is, DDR3 channel or DDR4 channel. Next, it's the hybrid SIM tray. Why? We didn't expect this from you, Coolpad. And next, it's the my final opinion on the smartphone. So, according to me, the smartphone would be good for some people who think RAM is about everything and Snapdragon 617 processor is good enough. But I feel the Redmi Note 3, the Moto G4 Plus, and the Lenovo 2 are better options. The Moto G4 Plus has the same chipset, but I feel it's a better chip, but better overall phone, better camera, better build quality, Taiwan brand, and you get pure Android too. So that's a better smartphone any day. And you get better chipsets like 650, 652 found on the Redmi Note 3 and the Lenovo 2 too. So I feel the Coolpad Note 5 isn't a good smartphone. It's a big no. Yes, it's a big no from Tech for Life. Do not buy the Coolpad Note 5 smartphone as it's just marketing and they call it the beast. Seriously, Coolpad, it's not a beast. So that's it for this video, guys. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. And please subscribe and share the video if you like the video. So that's it for this video, guys. This is Abhishek from Tech for Life. I'll see you next time. Until then, peace.